Hello and welcome to another episode of The Forge here at the Culleny. And this is my first ever completed cardboard starship. I had to prove to myself and whoever's watching this, I can make one. And it's not too shabby. I could have made a tube with a cone on it and some fins on the sides, and it would have counted as a rocket ship that could go into space. Or looked like it could go into space. But I decided to make something more like a personal ship that looks kind of cool, and I gave this one multiple features that makes it distinguishable and higher quality than a plain rocket ship. First of all, it has functioning landing gear. So I can extend this out and the same on the other side. Made it kind of sticky, and for first craft, while all this works and that's commendable, I've got to say it's a little difficult when it comes to handling. And the last part of landing gear is the front, where this can go down, and normally I'd be able to stick this onto a surface and it stands up on its legs. Why would it do this? It's because there's also a ramp, and it can open. So normally it would be on a surface and the ramp would show up like this. Anyways, I will now close the ramp and put up the landing gear again. My apologies, but this is an awkward phase I have to go through when I make a first of anything. And, well, it is technically operational, and I'll take it. On to other things. It has black reflective glass. I made this effect by spray painting one side of plastic black so that the other side on the outside could still appear shiny. I only spray painted one side. There's a nose turret for defense. It can be pointed down. It can elevate again. And it can spin a whole 360 degrees. These top turrets can do the same, and they're all for this private ship's point defense. It also has 6 engines. So, I'm not all that proud of this ship, but hey, it's an important achievement I've come to, and it is my very first cardboard spaceship. So what do I do after I make a first one? I think it is in my interest and fun, with some hardship, most definitely some hardship, to make another cardboard starship. I seem to recall leaving a post in the community tab saying this ship I was working on was going to be for the United Human Navy, and it's going to have multiple remarkable improvements upon Star Crusader 1. Star Crusader 1 had collapsible landing gear, however, the front part didn't fully collapse into the front of the ship. But this second ship will have landing gear that fully collapses into the ship. The triple pointed landing gear will work similarly, however, once it's all retracted, you won't be able to see anything poking out. Nothing. So that's one improvement. Another one is the armament. Star Crusader 1 has 3-point defense turrets. This United Human Navy ship will not have double the turrets or triple. It will have beyond triple the turrets, beyond quadruple the turrets. For point defense, but also for combat. Because this second ship will be a combat frigate. Jeez, that's how passionately I was blowing out my mouth. And this project is well within my difficulty level because I've already run into problems with creating it. My first plan for the point defense turrets turned out to be a bust, and I'll get to more of that later. But I've already come up with a new plan, and I'm going to show you what I've got so far. And when you're about to use cardboard to make an evil death machine, first you should draw a plan. So that's what I did. I drew a multi-angle plan, and I did some labeling of things in order to make it so I could follow my own plan.
But there are times when specific details of plans don't work out and I have to improvise.
Anyways, here's a brief overview of what I've built so far when it comes to this combat frigate. It's bigger. As promised, there's triple pointed landing gear for the combat frigate. And there's the top. Now you'd better appreciate that front nose piece because it could fall off at any second. Yeah, that's where I could put a light if I want to, light up the inside. And this is what I'm talking about. If the light's in there, then these pieces of plastic, these windows, can shine light out. And the top has these circles where turrets will go. And on each of these side pieces, I've put hangar doors that can open and close. The engine's logo on the back, and those three circles are where more turrets will go. They won't have the look I originally planned, but you can argue that they'll be better. And this is what it looks like when the hangar doors are closed. And now there's just one more thing. And these pieces I put to the side are from the old turret design that ended up failing. But at least you can see the history. And my promise to you is that I will finish every last cannon before I post the next update.